Chronics, and this is Crystal from the Most Extreme Wrestling, and this is your Raw review for November 12th, 2012.
That's right, day after Veterans Day.
Yes, but they're still celebrating Veterans Day here on this episode.
Right, which is good.
Which is cool, because WWE has a nice heart, and they love entertaining their fans and never do anything to offend anybody or anything like that. But first of all, they want to, push this little idea over with the Veterans Day by having John Cena himself, Captain, I'm, a Marine or whatever, speaking on that. So that was nice, I guess.
He always does the Veterans Day stuff.
And tonight is going to be the return
of Jerry the King.
Yes, and that's going to be awesome because he had his near-death experience and everything.
Yes.
And he's
actually, it was his, full-death experience.
Coming back to life?
Yes.
Yes. He's going to be coming back tonight, and that's going to be cool.
Kitty, no.
She's always bad. But
she's eating your crackers.
It's okay. I don't want to have them after she's eaten them.
Okay.
Because, they get all...
cat germified?
A little bit. First, we start out with a match, Kofi Kingston and Randy Orton versus Dolph Ziggler and Alberto Del Rio. Mm-hmm.
Well, it wasn't a tag team match to begin with. Teddy Long, remember we missed the first 5 minutes?
Yeah.
The stupid stream wouldn't work. Something happened, and Teddy Long came out and made it a tag team match.
Because Teddy Long...
Because Vicky was obsessed with AJ, and Teddy was acting on behalf of Booker T.
So he gets to be the general manager of the night or something, but
Not really.
He doesn't do anything else besides that one thing.
Yeah.
So there you go. I guess the rest of the night was pre-planned or something. Okay.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? So Dolph Ziggler does his handstand while he's got dude in
cool.
the rest hold. So you make the rest hold, which would normally be boring, you make it awesome.
That's right.
Because it's Dolph Ziggler.
It is awesome.
But speaking of boring, here comes Randy Orton tagged into the match. He does a power slam and a yawn. Del Rio gets into the match and somehow wins it. So that was your match. Now here comes Vicky Guerrero coming to unveil the AJ
More
scandal.
More of the soap opera.
Now,
it's exciting.
The scandal is
Kitty,
not...
no! I'm sorry, she's about to knock over our picture.
It's okay.
It's not okay if she breaks our picture.
See, there's a big scandal, apparently, according to Vicky Guerrero. And I would say that the scandal is not...
exist?
No, it's not that. It's the scandal is that AJ's not having wrestling matches.
I told you.
I know,
There's no point in her having wrestling matches. That is not going to further her career in any way, shape, or form. I realize that she's a good wrestler, but women wrestling, it doesn't help them. And you know it.
Can always dream.
And you know it.
We can always dream. Okay.
You hold on to that dream.
I will, and I will hold on to my gum as well.
Yeah, you're chewing gum.
Yes.
You should not chew gum.
I wanted my breath to smell minty fresh for everyone watching the video at home.
Listeners.
So, alright. So Dolph Ziggler, he talks about how he's not behind Vicky Guerrero. He's out there as well after this match talking, which was kind of interesting and everything. So AJ...
It was interesting. He was rude. He got slapped.
AJ comes down. AJ comes down. She's coming down to the ring to prove that she is not a skank, while wearing less clothes than she has in the past 6 months.
That's true.
Would you stop playing with the puzzle?
You banged the table and you wanted me to talk, so I figured I'd play with my puzzle.
I wanted you to, forget about everything else. We're in a video talking about Raw. Do you know that?
Yes, I do.
I just want you to know that. We're in our own little world.
You're chewing gum.
Hold on. I got rid of the gum. It's all... Mr. Perfect.
It's on my puzzle.
I don't care.
Get it off. Thank you.
Jesus. Anyways, in our own little world here. Okay. So, I don't even know where I was.
You were talking about AJ coming down the ring in less clothes than she usually wears.
And it's even ripped up, by the way. She's got little holes going on right here. And she admits to the truth. And that truth is that her and John Cena are just friends. Yes, John Cena himself has been put into the friend zone. He does not get any extra love on Veterans Day.
Well, then we have backstage. Are we backstage
No.
yet with John Cena? No, okay.
Vicky Guerrero plays a voicemail.
No one would leave these things on a voicemail. I'm just saying.
And it was like boring.
And it
They
was
did
like old
3 of them.
school, like 48 hours replay the voicemail style.
Or 60 minutes.
Or 60 minutes. Same thing.
This is actually, I believe, a recycled TNA storyline, by the way.
Really?
I think they did this. Now, I'm
That's
not sure
pathetic.
because I don't watch a lot of stuff from them, but
Pathetic.
I'm pretty sure I heard of them doing that before. So, yes, moving on from that. By the way, AJ did not flip out and go crazy. I guess she's done doing that or something. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yes.
She was freaking out. Now she's not freaking out.
That's part of her craziness.
But she's not anymore.
You never know when it's coming.
But they didn't do it at all tonight. So Layla versus...
Well, first of all, you skipped like 3 things. Backstage, we have John Cena and AJ talking. John Cena in his Yankee accent coming out, which I thought was funny. And he says this never would happen. And AJ's like, never would happen? And he's like, well, it never did happen. Which implies that there was not something there, but there could be in the future.
Well, I mean...
Important part.
John Cena's
You also
just so darn sexy.
completely skipped William Regal versus The Big Show. By the way, you completely skipped that. Yes, you did. Yeah, you did. Oh, we're doing a show about Raw. Did you know that? Anyways.
I'm pretty sure that was later,
So,
but go ahead.
No, it wasn't, because I have it before Layla versus Caitlyn. I have it in order here.
I mean, it's not in chronological order.
It is in chronological order. Anyways. So, William Regal versus The Big Show, to which I say, what the heck? Like, really?
William Regal is awesome.
William Regal is awesome. Like, no doubt. But it was just weird to see him getting the crap beat out of him by The Big Show. It was actually a little sad.
Yeah.
And then Sheamus came to his rescue, and then Big Show left. Now, Layla versus Caitlyn, and to my point about wrestling not helping women's careers in the wrestling business,
Oh, this match.
I had to ask who these 2 women were.
Really?
Yes. Because they don't have a good storyline, they just show up and scream at each other.
Well, Layla versus Caitlyn for the #1 contendership match. You just got water everywhere, and now you're dripping it on your brand new iPhone 5 like a genius.
Sorry.
But maybe you should get the water off the brand new iPhone.
I got this. You can keep talking about
Is it
Raw.
you're gonna rub the wet towel over the wet phone?
This. I got this.
Do you have insurance on that thing?
No. It's fine. It's 1 drop.
It's fine.
Continue with the Raw review.
So, Caitlyn, she wins. Eve is on commentary, and that match was...
Oh, and why? Never mind.
Not great.
Mm-hmm.
But there you go.
Furthering my point.
Well, that's the thing. AJ's good.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
But the match would have been better.
Yeah, but nobody still would have cared.
I would have cared.
I know that you would have cared.
Okay.
Anyways, so now we have the return of Jerry the King, which was
awesome
at first.
because he gave an awesome, heartfelt speech.
It was great. He talked about It's a Wonderful Life, which is like my most favoriteest Christmas movie ever, and I watch it every year, and Chronix hates it. That's right. He hates It's a Wonderful Life.
There's so many better stories.
That's right. I just want everyone to know that.
It's all old, and it doesn't have as many explosions like WWE has, you know? Like, they have so much better HD quality.
People are going to think you're serious.
I only care about the Flash, you know what I mean? Because I'm a WWE fan, so it doesn't have enough cool stuff going on in the background.
But anyways, the most wonderful and heartfelt Christmas story in the entire world. He references that, and it was great. And he, really gives a really good speech.
Mm-hmm.
And then, commencing, I believe, the worst segment I've ever seen on Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. CM Punk comes out, and I'm just like, really? And several thoughts came to mind. First thought was that I am horribly disgusted. Not at CM Punk, which is, I'm sure, where my disgust was intended to be placed.
Oh yeah, because it's a heel thing.
The company. Because really, you went there.
Well,
the guy died and you went there. So then, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Well, they built up the video package before in previous weeks to show him dead and stuff. And then they did it again this week. So it was like they had been showing those video packages of him lying dead just so they could have CM Punk come out and make fun of him.
It was really messed up. Like, I'm sure that Jerry the King had to agree to that for them to do it.
I'm sure he did.
But it was still messed up.
Because he would probably do...
Go ahead.
He'd probably do anything for the business, but the fact that
it's messed up.
The fact that they had to stoop to that level is just...
Which was my other thought, was that is CM Punk so not hated like he's supposed to be that you had to go there? Could he not get there himself?
I don't think it's even that. I mean, people who love Punk and say he's a great heel already think that. And nothing like this is going to make it any better. He's not going to be more hated. Not more people are going to want to see him get beat up. He's got his fans. This is beyond being a heel. This is just being
a jerk.
Just being ridiculous.
But, yes. And it's not even like CM Punk was being a jerk.
Like, I wanted to turn off the TV.
I did want to turn off the TV. Actually, at one point, I did leave. Because, it just kept getting worse. Because I'm thinking, it cannot possibly get worse than CM Punk.
Making fun of somebody who died.
Jerry the King and, talking about heart attacks and how he should try not to die before the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And then, I just promised that I would mention this on Twitter. He also rhymed goof and roof, and it was really weird. But anyways... And then, just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, Paul Heyman fakes a heart attack in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
Which was not only disrespectful to Jerry the King, but I would think to every single person who ever had a heart attack or was family of someone who had a heart attack.
Yeah, basically.
I would feel that was very offensive.
No, I think I want to buy the pay-per-view now, because I want to see Ryback beat him up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Then.
Oh, does it get worse?
When I thought that it could not get any worse, Mick Foley came out.
Well, besides that, I just have to think to myself, if this is such a great thing to do, we should keep going in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, next we should have Vicky Guerrero, get breast cancer, and then die. That would be really great. Or let's have a storyline where a Marine or somebody from the military, Veterans Day, gets, machine gunned. Because, that would be good, too.
They just got through with their whole touchy-feely, breast cancer campaign.
That's what I just...
Yeah, which was really good. But it's now, all of a sudden, they gotta be, edgy again.
And probably they're all upset because Linda McMahon lost her little campaign there.
Oh.
So now they can do stuff. But it's just stupid. I mean, making fun of, death and stuff.
It was horrible.
And, almost dying. I mean, that's not creative.
It was horrible.
It's just stupid. It's just trying to be offensive, and, that just turns people off. And like I said, not one more person is going to become a CM Punk fan that wasn't. Not one more person is going to be like, I think I'll buy the pay-per-view because I think that Ryback's going to beat him up for doing that crap.
Yeah.
It's just retarded.
Anyway, so before we lose our video time here, so Mick Foley comes out, like I said, got even worse, and I don't know, because all I wrote was, wow, it just gets awfuler and awfuler.
Now, tonight...
And then we find out WWE Universe is picking the member of Team Foley.
Tonight, Foley's going to be the special enforcer for the main event in the CM Punk versus Cena match.
I mean, I know that I was really excited about that.
You really were. Let's move on to part 2.